What's up, folks? Dustin House here, spreading that good word about affiliate marketing. Today, my guest, oh, I didn't put it up, Frederic Jean-Bart. Here he is. Uh, it's a buddy of mine from the last year who's been building up his agency and doing great things out there in the B2B space. And I invited him to join in because we like to have some laughs and talk about affiliate nerd stuff. So here we are. Fred, thanks for joining me, man.
Thanks for having me on the show, Dustin. Excited to do this. It's the first
Yeah.
LinkedIn Live, so it's special.
Yeah, I haven't been doing them that long, but
Mhm.
I'm enjoying this format and just I this is what I want to do. I want to bring on a new buddy every week and just hang out and maybe I can make a career out of it. Who knows?
You froze
Oh
on me,
my.
Dustin. Yeah.
All right. Did I lose you?
No, I'm there. I think you're frozen right now.
Son of a gun. Not the time for internet issues.
The downside of being live.
Fantastic. All right, are we back?
I mean, yeah, I can see you. What are you thinking?
Okay, thanks Comcast. This is great. Making a great first impression on LinkedIn Live for you here. This is great. All right. Seems like an awful time to say this, but if you want to be my next guest, go to that QR code up in the corner here. Uh, uh, maybe we'll get this straightened out, and Comcast is going to get an evil newsletter from me here soon. Great. Hey, thanks for being here, man. Today we're going to be going through some live Q&A. Fred's going to be dropping some knowledge about what's working for him out there. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat box, and Fred and I will do our best to talk about it. And speaking of like who you are, Frederic, when do you change your name over to Fred? Like, do you have to reach a certain age before people start calling you Fred? What's the rule?
So yeah, everyone calls me Fred. My actual real name is Frederic, so I'm French. So I have
Oh,
access
okay.
to my name. Yeah, yeah, but nobody calls me that except for my parents. But everyone calls me Fred. Fred's easy. I don't know. You know what? I decided to, instead of Fred, I did Frederic. It's a little different.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Fredericks out there. So my LinkedIn says Frederic, but nobody calls me that. It's Fred. Fred's cool.
Oh, you must have to have a different kind of name on LinkedIn too. Like if because there might be like 1,000 if your name's too common. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
Gene Bart's not going to be hard to find. You're real easy to find. But why don't you tell us a little bit about your background, man?
Sure. So, I've been in affiliate marketing for over 15 years. Got my start in 2008. Worked at an affiliate network called Mundo Media, based here in Toronto. A lot of people came out of that network, and so throughout that time, I've worked on the network side, managing affiliates and brands. I've worked on the brand side, building, managing programs. Then I've also been an affiliate myself. So in terms of affiliate marketing, I've worked in all facets of the business and definitely consider this my domain of expertise.
Fantastic. Sounds like we had our same kind of start. Like I worked at CJ
Mhm.
and then I moved over to Impact for a while there. But getting that network experience is super clutch into, uh, catapulting you into this career. And you work for publishers, you work for agencies, and now you built your own out.
Mhm.
And you're doing your own thing nowadays.
Yeah. So started an agency with a business partner of mine called Performance Partners. And we focus on, recruiting affiliates for brands. We work with B2B, but we also do a lot of D2C with ecom brands. We do the recruitment, the management, the setup of the affiliate program. But I would say the biggest value add that we bring to the relationship is in terms of the recruitment, because that's the really the hardest part and the biggest challenge that our clients all have.
Fantastic. Looks like you got
Mm.
fans here. Samir said Fred is the man.
Yes, Samir. Thank you. Thanks
Love
for the
it.
shout out.
Love it. Samir, if you got any question, you want to put Fred here on the hotspot, go ahead and drop a question in there. They're all welcome. We will be taking live Q&A throughout this show. Drop some questions. We did Fred's background. Let's get into it. Fred, what's working for you right now? You're out there working partnerships and you're running
Mm,
your own agency. That
mm.
agency life's not easy, but what's working for you right now that's making you successful?
What's working for us is, um, we take we're marketers,
Mhm,
but we take a really sales approach to affiliate marketing. So we find that a lot of the industry is moving towards, like, self-serve platforms, self-serve tools, but affiliate marketing, even though it's a marketing skill, it's actually relationships, right? Like,
mhm,
at its core, true affiliate marketing is all about relationships. And so, we are going the opposite way in terms of having that full service white glove treatment between the brand and the affiliate. So, when it comes to, like, the recruitment that we do, so we have a tool that we've built out. So we do have the technology aspect where we can find, content sites based on a certain category. We can find content sites based on a certain, like, domain to see which affiliates are running programs for that specific brand. And then once we do the outreach and we get some interest from an affiliate, the secret sauce really is we just get on the phones.
mm,
We set up meetings, we do Zoom calls,
awesome.
which is a little old school. I feel like everyone else, all of our competition, it's really just email or Slack. But the
Mhm,
thing about that is it's hard to build a relationship. It's hard to, like, get an affiliate excited. It's hard to convey sort of the vision, why they should partner with this brand, why they should sign up, why they should create content, why they should go live, why they're going to make a lot of money. If I were to just send this out in an email, it just wouldn't have the same effect.
mhm, mhm.
And, through my 15 years of affiliate marketing, the reason why I've been able to have success is because of these conversations, speaking to someone, even though it's not face to face, but through Zoom, there's just a lot more that you can convey. You can build trust. They can understand what you're saying. They can see that, you're not, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Um, and that's it. Like, it's nothing special. I think the majority of people don't like doing meetings. The majority of people don't like doing calls. It takes time, you know? It's much easier to send an email, but we just see a lot better results by actually trying to do these meetings and actually build a relationship.
Oh, that's super smart, and I don't even think it's really all that old school. I'd say it is tried and tested throughout time.
Yeah.
But email is harder to get a hold of people and harder to get responses. People's inbox are inundated, but um, uh, getting to that phone call can be difficult. Like it is a really tough balance in your emails of when to ask for that phone call. Like when are they ready? When are they qualified enough to take the time to speak with them for 15 minutes? Right.
Mm.
So what is your strategy there? Is it like the second email that you have with them? Like, hey, you want to get on a call and hash this out? How's that work for you?
Yeah. So the first email is just we're trying to get some kind of interest, a reply. And once they do give that, reply, we tell them we have to do a phone call. This is the process. It's like,
Oh,
if you're interested, it's like we need to do this. But it's not just we're not coming from a place in terms of, like, we're telling them and that's it. It's like we want to provide you with a lot of value. There's a reason. There's a lot of things that we want to tell you. Um, a lot of times affiliates want to know, like, how's the program doing? Like, how are other affiliates performing on it? What are the top affiliates doing? All of these different things, that get an affiliate excited. That's what we try to tell them we're going to do on that phone call. So that's really the purpose, in my opinion, of working with affiliates, is just getting them excited, right? So you got to get them excited to
Mhm.
reply to that first email. Then you got to get them excited to get on the phone call. Then you got to get them excited to sign up. Then you got to get them excited to agree to set the content in like a schedule. Then they have to write the content. Then they have to publish the content. And throughout that entire
Yeah.
cycle, right? They're getting bombarded with all of these other programs, all these other amazing deals, all these other brands they can work with. And so if you don't have that relationship right from the hop, you can just get lost in the fray. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand about affiliate marketing is that affiliates, like, they aren't getting paid, right? So they have no accountability to you, to a brand. If a brand, says, "Hey, are you going to write that content?" It's like, okay, well, they'll get to it, right? But
Yes.
having that relationship from the beginning helps.
Yeah, always nice to tap into your Rolodex. Let's see. Patrick over here, resolving an issue through email could take 2 days, and the same could be resolved in 15 minutes.
Patrick.
I mean, great points. You're not wrong, Patrick. Absolutely. But, I don't know if you've run into this for the most part. Affiliates sometimes don't want to get on the phone.
Oh,
Ha
100%.
Yeah, like, they wanna be ghosts. They wanna be hermits. Maybe they don't even, like, getting them to events and having those face-to-face meetings are so clutch in the end, and I feel so much more productive when I get to see people face to face on that side. But, like, how do you go about, like, you're saying you gotta get on a phone call to talk to us about this. Uh, uh, what's your strategy? You use a
Yeah, yeah,
Calendly
yeah.
link. Calendly link must be pretty clutch, right?
Yeah, so honestly, we're sales guys. Like, deep
Yeah.
down inside, it's like, yeah, I'm an affiliate manager, an affiliate marketer, right? But I'm really actually a sales guy,
Mhm.
Like, a big part of being a successful affiliate manager is being a salesperson, being a good biz dev person. So you got to sell them. It's like, listen, if you get on a call with me, I'm going to tell you what the top guys are doing, not the exact way that they're doing in their secrets, but I can give you a lot of good guidance. It's like I just try to sell them that this call it's not a call to waste their time. It's a call where they actually get value from it. And that's important to set that tone from the beginning, because then later on, if you want to do additional follow-up calls or anything ever again, they know it's going to be value add. And that's kind of like what we always try to do with these calls. It's not like, oh, hey, like, just to waste their time and get to know each other. It's like, no, I'm going to like give you value. This is how you make money on this program. We're going to like speed up the process. So if you can incentivize them with that, it helps the situation. Now, don't get me wrong. Affiliates hate getting on the phones. It's hard,
Yeah.
everything, you know, it's hard. But I find that the affiliates who are really serious about their business are open to doing it. Like the ones especially if it's a good opportunity. Um, you know, another good thing as well is having them introducing them to the brand. A lot of affiliates want to have that direct relationship with the
Sure.
brand, and so you can bring them on there too. But yeah, those are sort of our strategy. It's not easy, it doesn't work all of the time,
Yeah.
but we definitely make that a point of focus.
Beautiful. And when you are out there recruiting, I would say, getting a hold of coupon and loyalty sites is super low hanging fruit. You can do that all day, right? Like that's the easy part. But none of your clients are ever going to want that kind of publisher. So what are you out there going after, and what types of strategies with the everybody wants, content publications. They can be difficult to get a hold of. It makes our job really tough a lot of the
Mhm,
time. So,
mhm.
are you going after the content pubs as well? Any other like avenues of partnerships that you're really going after?
Yeah, so I think like from a high level perspective, it's about similar to how you want to add affiliate marketing to diversify your acquisition mix. Within the affiliate channel, you want to have a diversified pool of types of affiliates, right? And we try to convey that to our clients right from the get-go. So even though they may view or have a negative feeling on coupon sites, not all coupon sites are bad, not all deal sites are bad. Some of them definitely can bring value. Some of them have their own ecosystem of customers where you may not have had access to that customer. So we try to really sell them on. We're not just going to go after coupon sites, but we're not going to say no if the right opportunity presents itself. Now, content sites are tough. You know, 2 3 years ago, you can work with a content site on a straight performance basis,
Hmm.
but things are changed.
Sure.
Especially, and like I understand where they're coming from. A lot of them have these publishing fees or setup fees, 500, 1,000, 3,000, 10,000, 15,000. Some of them get up there, right?
For sure.
And you know, they're like I speak to a lot of them, and so their point of view is a lot of the content they produce is top of funnel. They're losing a
Sure.
lot of business bottom of funnel to these coupon sites, and
Sure.
so they're trying to figure out ways to just better monetize their business. And I get that. I think that if you don't have a good relationship with a big content site, it's really hard to get in touch with them.
Hmm.
Um, but with the right program, that with the right opportunity, you'll be able to get at least some kind of meeting with them.
Yeah.
Um, and
Yeah.
then with the smaller content sites, really that's where our tool really comes into play, where
Okay.
we it's more of like a volume play. Because not all content sites are charging fees. There are a lot of like blogs, there are a lot of review sites that are hungry, that are willing to work on a straight performance basis. And so it's like a volume game to try and
Hmm.
find those ones. So there's that. And then the third type of affiliate that we really focus on, and these are the media buyers.
Hmm.
So these are some of the best direct response media buyers in the world. This is a type of affiliate that not a lot of people know about, not a lot of brands work with. It's our specialty, really, where they use their own ad spend
Hmm.
to drive customers to the program. And it's a hard type of affiliate to work with, but when it works well, it can drive significant volume. Like coupon sites and content sites can never touch like a high performing media buyer that's on a profitable campaign.
Hmm.
So um, we focus on this type of affiliate. We have a lot of relationships here. We work with certain networks that focus on paid media buyers, like Square Dance. Square Dance is a really good affiliate network out there that focuses on direct to consumer e-commerce brands as well as these affiliate media buyers. So
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a world I just got into in the last couple of years is the media
mm,
buyers that are just trying to make a profit, spending less than they're actually making in commissions, and some of
yep.
them require really high CPAs, or I mean, B2B, it's almost always a CPA, I would assume, and but the quality of traffic is something you really have to be paying attention to as well, because if you get a whole bunch of sales from them, that's great, but like that retention rate of that customer, lifetime value, especially if you're doing some kind of MRR model with the client, like it's got to be up there. So they can be a little bit of a tedious chore to keep track of whether or not that media buyer's traffic is actually high quality. But once you trust somebody, they're in, right? Like I'm
Mm.
sure you got a Rolodex of these media buyers that are working for you.
Yeah, and so like the strategy with working with the media buyers is, like you said, typically the payouts that you're gonna need to pay them are pretty high. Sometimes
Yeah.
they're higher than what you're acquiring internally because let's say if an affiliate is running on Facebook, and this is for you, Samir. So they're coming in, the brand has a ton of pixel data, right? Let's say the brand is acquiring a customer for $30. That affiliate that's coming in with their own pixel, um, it's a cold pixel. So their acquisition cost, Facebook is going to charge them more. So in order for them to make more money, the brand is going to have to pay a bit of a higher acquisition cost initially. Um, but the way that it works successfully is through creating like landing pages. So you can create some landing pages where you can bundle their top performing products. And I'm talking more on the B2C slash e-commerce side right now. So you create landing pages where you bundle their products. You create like an offer on the higher price bundles. So you can either give like a higher discount. You can
Hmm.
throw in like a free product to drive customers to those bundles and drive up the AOV. So that's one strategy we take.
Smart.
Another really good strategy is in the back end. Shopify isn't the greatest for post-purchase upsells, but there are other tools that you can use, other checkout platforms where you can do post-purchase checkouts. Sometimes you can do like multiple sequences of upsells, and this is another way that you can drive AOV up higher. And so that's one way that you can a brand can afford these higher payouts. So
Mhm.
that's one. The other way is if a brand really knows their LTV, right? So if a brand has a long history of LTV data and they know that okay, maybe they're acquiring customers for $70, but in order to make it work with the media buyers, they'll have to pay $100, so they're overpaying by $30, but they know their LTV is 200, 250. Well, if you are willing to overpay on that initial customer, and you
Yes.
know that you'll be able to make it up in the back end, that's a way that it can work. That one of the top D2C e-commerce brands in the industry right now, that's the model that they're working with. That's the model that they're doing. And they do about, anywhere between 400, 800 sales a day for the past 3, 4 years
Yeah.
consistently. So when it works, but not every brand can do that. Not every brand has that risk tolerance, and so the media buying aspect of it is a select strategy that we only work with certain brands.
For sure. I've seen the I couldn't believe the volume that some of the media buyers were creating for some of the last few brands I've been working with, but you end up looking like a real uh, hero when you bring one of these guys with high quality traffic and content and willing to work with you, and having that Rolodex of those guys is fantastic. So one thing. Ooh, I got a question up here. Let's
Yeah.
drop this in here. Any best practice you want to share to build and maintain good relationships with partners? Um,
Yeah.
Great question.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess I would start out with if they are in your top 10 best affiliates that you've got going on, have a monthly cadence with them of
Mm.
some kind of conversation, even if it's 15 minutes. Get to know them a little bit better, get to know them on a personal level. They'll want to do more with you in the future. So that's one of my best strategies. What do you say, Fred?
For me, it's been providing value. So, like, yes, I agree with you having that cadence, and then when you do have the cadence, come to them with good information, so they're
Yep.
excited to talk to you. So they know that they are someone where it's like, oh, you know what, Fred is the man. This guy provides really good info. He recommended or advised to do this that made us more money. That's kind of how you not only build a relationship with that partner and that affiliate, but then they recommend you to other affiliates and other partners. So providing value, I would say, is one. And then two, for me, is just trust. So I'm someone that I've always been like, if I'm going to do something for you and I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Right. It's the affiliate world. What I've noticed is, the bar is set very low. There are a lot of like affiliate managers out there who aren't that great. Like it's the honest truth. There are a
Mhm.
lot of affiliate managers out there who don't reply to affiliates. And I had a conversation with an affiliate 2 weeks ago. This is like one of the biggest affiliates that I work with, and they talk about how they're on certain programs generating revenue for certain brands, and the affiliate manager doesn't even give them the time of day. And this is like one of the biggest ones in the industry. So you know um, good communication, providing value, building that trust, those are some of the key things that I would say are super important in building
Fantastic.
relationships.
And you teed something up there. My affiliate management training course, perfmm.com. I train affiliate managers to get better at their jobs, whether you're a junior or a veteran. In this industry, you can always pick up something else. Somebody else out there is doing things a little bit different, maybe even a little bit better, has some affiliates that might be working with you. My course offers a lot of group coaching efforts and a community that is growing. And that's what it's all about. And building up this community has been really special to me. Um, I know eventually I'm going to be training some of your future employees here, Fred,
Mm.
soon. And if you'd like more information, you guys know where to find me, perfmm.com, to see more on that. Um, and let's see, what else do we want to talk about? Do we have another question here? Uh,
I don't think so, not yet.
all right, that LinkedIn user, whoever you were, they said thank you. Hey, no problem. Glad to be here. All right, well let's start wrapping things up here. This has been great, man. Really appreciate your time and coming in and dropping this knowledge. What's the easiest way to for people to get a hold of you?
I mean, easiest way is through LinkedIn. I'm on there every
Okay,
single day. Um, you can email me at fred@performancepartners.agency. Um, but yeah, LinkedIn is definitely the best place. I'm very active on there. I respond very quickly. Um, and we're always open to just having conversations. We believe it's a small world out there, and the more that we can give, the more it'll come back to us. So um, we do a lot of discovery calls with brands where we just kind of give out as much value as possible. So if you are having struggles with your affiliate program, if you are struggling to find good quality affiliates, definitely reach out. You know, you can ask me questions. I had someone just ask me yesterday a bunch of affiliate questions, and I just answered them in LinkedIn. I'm someone that I like helping out. I think it's a good thing. It always comes back around.
absolutely. That's what I built my entire career off of, is helping and being a go-giver. Having that attitude is essential, especially being a good affiliate manager. That's what it's all about. Like
Mm.
going that extra mile. Those affiliates will want to come back to you for the next brand that you're working with. So always a good way to go about life. So um, if you're out there and watching this and you want to be an affiliate nerd with me, go to dustinhouse.com/nerd, sign up, and we can nerd out. Um, Fred, this has been great. Thanks for your time, man.
It's been awesome. Thanks, Dustin.
All right. For all those out there, affiliate managers, affiliates, and CEOs out there looking to grow your affiliate program, come on by, meet me, meet Fred. We're easy to find. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Take care out there.